Hi, my name is Roger Ordman. I'm Marketing Director in Harman. What I'm going to show you today, give a quick overview of how over-the-air updates work. So let's get this pen, get rid of that. What we start with is a device. So let's draw ourselves a device. And what makes this device special for us? It's running software and is connected. Okay, now running software means it has to have a software version. So let's start with a version 1, and in this case we have a new version. So it could be version 2, it could be version 3, 4, 5, it doesn't really matter as long as there is a newer version and an old version or a source version and a target version. Now the next piece of the puzzle is you need an update generator. So let's get ourselves a PC here and let's run an update generator in the PC. And what the update generator does, it compares these two versions. If you were to just send a full new version over the air to our device, you could end up sending a huge file. Now what could this device be? It could be something small, it could be like a sensor, it could be an air conditioning unit, it could be a home appliance, but it could also be something as big as a mobile for smartphone, it could also be software for the connected car, it could be a map. So it could be anything from say 10, 100k of data all the way through to a few gigabytes. Now you're not going to want to send huge amount of code over the air. Also, you're not going to want to send, even for a small amount of code, you're not going to want to send too much over the air to too many devices. If you've got 100,000 or 1 million devices, network issues need to be taken into consideration. So what we do is we take a look at the source and target version, we put them through the generator, and the generator creates a small delta file, which has only got the essential differences between the source and the target version. So within this small delta file, we now have everything we need to take a source code and generate it into a target code. This one will then be put on a cloud on the software management server. Okay, so this we called it, of course, the update generator. The software management server will collect all the code that needs to be sent to the device. It will have a database of connected devices, and it will connect over the air to a software management client that's on the device. Now that client connecting to that server is in charge of making sure that it's a secure connection. It's making sure that the server is who it says it is and it's not some malicious server trying to access the device. The server gets to make sure the device is who it says it is and is not a malicious endpoint trying to access the network. It checks for security, such as authentication, such as tampering, making sure the code itself is the authentic code, it's the right code for the right device from the right source, and it's safe. Once it receives, the delta goes over the air and it receives the delta, it'll keep it on the device and it'll be handed over to an update installer. And the update installer and the update generator, they're a pair. So the algorithms that create the update file are the same algorithms that install it on the device. The other pair here is the software management server and the software management client. They're the ones that have to speak the same language for the management. So you've got the update and you've got the management. Once that update installer receives the delta file, it starts performing the update in place, and it will take the version 1 which is on the device and it will update it in place to version 2, to the target version. So even if the battery falls out, power gets cut off, whatever the problem may be, it will carry on where it left off and it will always reach version 2, the same version 2 that was used in the factory to create the delta file. Bit for bit identical. So what have we got here? Let's change over to another colour. We have 3 stages. We have the generation stage, we have the communication and the management stage, and we have the installation stage. So with 3 steps, we've remotely accessed a connected device and we've upgraded the software from the source version to the target version. And all of this in a secure, efficient update process. If you want to know anything more about this, download our white paper and we'll be in touch and we'll tell you anything you need to know. Have a great day.